I press going live.
Okay, it looks like it's live.
Does it?
Yep.
Just 1 second.
Greetings and salutations to the
Yeah.
Lightworker community live on Phil's YouTube. Like, subscribe, and comment. Share to get new information on Phil's and Dave's and all of the newest, latest uh, ascension events that we are doing.
Shouldn't you do that louder, like an
Like a
advert?
like a radio broadcaster live now. In
That's the one.
the corner, we have Phil Barrow, aspect of Archangel Raphael.
I'm nearly there.
Yeah. Okay, you're gonna send me the link?
Yeah, I'm just should be quicker than this because I've got fiber on this one at work. Let's see, live, and we've got two. Oh, I got that. Yeah, copy. Right, it's coming over now.
Okay,
I'll do it on mine.
got it. Tag you. Oops. All right.
I'm posting that one.
Well, I'd like to begin to describe why one of the reasons why we're meeting today um, is because I've noticed that many of us are in like the free consciousness, free the frequency where we're not getting attacked or having issues with entities or whatever. But I also notice there's a lower frequency or a lower octave of a lot of people on the planet, and I see a massive attack happening on them. I was talking to Phil about it, and I said, I don't know, like, what is going on here, but I can see there's a lot of beings that are ready just to destroy, not destroy, but like go after people and all this stuff, and maybe we can do something to help them out from the higher octaves.
Yeah, there's also attacks on Earth as well on different levels. Yeah, as well to make people down. An example of this is like South America and it's Florida and stuff like that. Yeah, can you
Right.
hear me by the way?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can hear
just
you.
checking. Just
Yeah.
checking.
You know, your shirt is very similar to your background, except for it's not a tree. But
The
it's kind of,
background's a tree.
yeah,
Actually,
that's is the shirt a tree
yeah,
too? No, I don't think so.
yeah, no.
So what we were thinking is from the higher octaves, we're gonna send down the emerald dragons through portals of light connecting to the newly awakened because the Christ was telling me, don't waste your time on people who aren't woken up yet because you're just going to clear them and then they're going to get dirty again immediately. But those who are searching, those who are wanting the awakened heart, and to find them through your awareness of those who have awakened to divinity or to the light or like an awakened heart, somebody who has woke up, even if it's the very first day they woke up, to assist them. And those are the people that we want to help right now and lift them up, upgrade them, clear them from the higher octaves using emerald dragons, um, and upgrade their grids, help them with ascension codes. And well, Phil was talking about that, right?
Yep. Send ascension codes from the Emerald Order. At the beginning now, I'm going to play the sound healing bowl, but this is going to be different. I'm going with the intentions. If we all connect to the before we start this we're going to try and sort the weather out in Florida and South America and everywhere. And what I'll do is, with intention, send a message to the weather spirits to sort it out. Let's get rid of all this Some people think manipulated weather. It might be just climate change. Who knows? But whatever it is, let's as a team, everyone who's here now, even if you're on the replay, send with intention. Let's sort this horrible weather out. But a lot of people are dying, and we need to try and help them. Is that okay, Dave? Yeah.
Yes, sir. That and I think I'm gonna like focus on also people who are really awoken up, who have like high political positions in governments that are at war, to try to get as much light, because their fields will help lift up like Putin and those people who are just completely mad, and help lift them up into a more of a heart, and out of war consciousness. So we want to kind of like bring more love consciousness to surround peoples who are in fields of war consciousness to help. So I'm definitely going to focus on, we'll focus on all of humanity, but I'm really going to like bring a ton of light into some
We,
people who
we,
are
we,
around
we,
these.
we could do that after the sorting the weather out, can't we? We can give light
Hmm.
codes to them, yeah.
Yeah.
So this might take 5 minutes because I think we all need to like go in a meditation state and with intention, let's contact the weather and let's sort all this bad weather out. It's terrible. I've seen it on TikTok and it's awful.
Hmm.
So shall we start?
Hmm.
Yes.
Let's do it. It's interesting. The Earth Alliance is connecting.
I'm connecting to the weather spirits now. If you want to sing, sing. I'm not doing that though. Right, your intentions, with intentions. Sort your weather out. Being manipulated. Send it back to its source. If there's any machines that are manipulating this, sending dragon fire to malfunction it.
All right, so we are going to connect also with we've got the Earth Alliance with us right now, so I'm just connecting to starships. Syrian starships, Palladian starships. These are two that are in my field right now, and so I'm connecting to their knowledge of scanning any manipulation technology and weather systems. And we're going to go and we're going to send beams from these starships to either disable or recode the machines to create more. Actually, it's just a self-destruct. We're just going to self-destruct these things.
I'm also, in case there's a lot more, we're sending dragons to send dragon, not dragon fire, dragon magic to disable them as well. So we can all disable, using two systems is better than one.
There's one at the Pentagon. It's a big one. They're beaming a light on it right now, just tuning into it.
We're just taking the Alaska one down.
It's an artificial intelligence system. It manipulates the molecules. It can converge pockets of water molecules together. It could create storms it brings instantly. It just sucks molecules from all distances into one concentrated center, triangulates weather specific weather patterns for specific. It could literally triangulate potential targets, weather targets. Right, so
And
let's
by
go.
the way, this is for entertainment purposes only. Just in case.
Let's just deprogram this.
I'm actually sending frequency down there as well. Distortion frequency in the weather clouds.
So Moscow has one as well. Theirs is a little bit more primitive than an earlier design. Let's deactivate that one too.
So I'm sending frequency distortion into the weather.
So I'm going to thank the Earth Alliance for assisting with this on behalf of humanity and our freedom. We are grateful for your help. Star System Alliance. Octarians. Okay, hold on. Okay, of course that makes more sense. All right. And this is okay. All right. So the Octarian, an Octarian ship came into my awareness. So in addition to sending in the dragons, we are actually going to find through our heart the newly awakened, which of course makes more sense. And we're going to send out the spark of the first light of creation, the most purest light, to envelope over all of those who just newly awakened so that they're in the purest light of divinity. And then the galactics are going to come in and just start upgrading them. And then, of course, let's do the emerald dragons as well at the same time. So let's find them through our heart, because we're all connected by light strands, right? And so if we just breathe into our heart.
David, I've been told that these emerald codes, ascension codes, will also have upgrades in DNA. So some of your DNA strands might start waking. But remember, you can't wake them all the time. But I've just been told that. So let's do that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're enveloped in fields of love and divinity. You know what? Let's first bring in the first spark of creation over ourselves. And then we'll just breathe it and as us, as our light worker group, will just envelope our light into this frequency. It's already starting. And it's our intention. So we'll breathe into our heart and we'll find the very first spark of creation, the very first time light illuminated in its purest light form, in its purest divine form, completely illuminated within this light creation. And we're going to breathe into that light and we're going to exhale it into our collective field, into our field, this pure divinity spark, the very first spark of light that ever illuminated in creation, in awareness. Let there be light, let there be light. And there was this light, this perfect divine form, this pure love, the genesis of love. It's the genesis of love. And we are connecting to the genesis of love, the spark of divinity, the very first spark of creation, of light itself, illuminating our fields. And we'll call on the archangels to assist to upgrade anybody at this time. Phil's going to send in the emerald dragons to upgrade everybody at this time. And then we are going to breathe this first spark of creation, this light, and all of these angelic and these healing codes through our heart, and through awareness and intention, we're going to send it to all of the newly awakened on the planet through connected field. And we're going to bring the spark of divinity, the genesis of love, the first of divinity, light, to envelope over all, to put them all into perfect divinity light.
Yeah,
And
emerald dragons are coming down now.
perfect.
If anyone wants a protector, just ask for a green emerald dragon.
And I'm going to ask the angels through source awareness if there is any entities or beings within the dimensions of anybody or outside of the dimensions of anybody who we are bringing the light of divinity over, to trap them into divinity containers and start transmuting their density and washing their density, healing their hearts, bringing them into the light to do a mass clearing of density and entities whom are seeking to attack the newly awakened. And then, of course, I would ask all of the Emerald Dragons and everybody's ascension codes to activate and expand and upgrade all grid systems and do diamond codes into free light consciousness light structures.
That's exactly what I was going to say. We're sending the codes in the light grid so you can all pick them up now. Just connect to spirit.
And we're going to apply this for all timelines, all dimensions, all realities, all parallels. All dimensions. All right. Now I am going to call on the highest of love from the angels of peace to send love through us now, through our hearts, to find those who are political figures that are around people in war consciousness, to uplift their hearts, those who are awakened, to uplift their hearts so they uplift the energies and grids of those around them so that people come into peace. There's more love. I'm just asking for more love to go through to those who are awakened in political circles.
Sophia's open us on this one. She's sending a Mother God light to them. The feminine divine, she's sending the energies. Feminine love is pretty good, pretty high vibration.
Well, for sure it is, yeah.
I'm also right. I'm sending in light codes to all governments of the world, even the ones that aren't awake, and the media, and anyone who's got regrets, because they must have regrets. All the elites, send them light codes. If you're not feeling tingly now, wow. Can you feel that energy, David?
Yeah. Also, Christ gave me his heart energy to bring into all this too, which is just amazing. This is emerald red love. It is the purest form of divine masculine and fully in their feminine and union love. It's incredible.
Sending light codes to the dark beings, the parasites. They've got a chance. They could change.
Reconnecting with the Star Alliance group. There's so many beings, and let's see if there's anything that the Star Alliance wants to do in addition.
Sending light codes to Orion. There you go. Oh my goodness.
All right, so now with the Star Alliance, we are going to breathe in fields of peace and unity through us, fields of peace and unity. And we're just going to exhale it and amplify it. Peace and unity consciousness into all fields, strengthening. And we invite the Star Alliance to also assist with peace and unity fields. Mother, Father, Creator, all the ascended masters and the archangels we invite at this time to bring in your divinity and peace and unity consciousness fields of light through us, connected to universal Akashic and connected to all hearts and all dimensions and all timelines, to expand the love, to expand the unity, to expand the peace in the hearts of all awakened on this planet, to create a higher collective field of peace, unity, and love-based reality.
We're sending Sophie and Kelly's energy to all the ones who've made a choice who regret it. Forgiveness, blessings. Blessings to them all. Forgiveness. Clearing. Clear them all.
All right. And so we're tapping into the Star Alliance, light code recalibration, DNA activations, working with the Emerald Dragon Order of Light, bringing the consciousnesses together to expand these light codes into everybody's fields, upgrading chakras, energetic bodies, grid systems, DNA and light expansions. This is just pure source, divine divinity energy coming through. Oh, look at this. Ah, yes, this is good. All right, there's great masters who have lived on other planets that have brought in their planets through ascensions, and they're here now to connect their hearts to expand and to assist us with our collective, to expand and assist us with our light, our frequencies, to bring in higher compassion and source love and the holiest of light. And so we are connecting with some of the highest ascended masters right now galactically who've ascended planets before.
And everyone watching this, you can help us with intent. Connect to your dragons, the emerald dragons. When you connect to them, if there's anyone who you know who is ill or who needs waking up, just send the intention, send the energy of the dragons to them. Send the dragon's breath to them. So you partly connect, you partly merge, and just blow air and blow it to the people that need it. And you can also blow it to where the flooding is, where the weather's been, where the weather is very stormy, where the hurricanes are. Blow the dragon's breath to it with intent. These are 8D. These are 8D dragons, so they're fine. They're good. And there's thousands of them, so it's fine.
And so now I'm seeing some of these masters who've ascended planets, and they're showing me how they connect to victim consciousness. Of all, imagine every bad thing that could have ever happened, and they place their awareness as that person. They place their awareness as that person who's either being tortured or murdered, kidnapped, abused in any shape or form, because they are them in oneness. And as them, they send all of the perpetrators forgiveness and healing into their heart. Like, I forgive you, I heal your heart. As all that is suffered, as all that has been tormented, as all that is being unjust, we forgive you. We are the ones who have been, we are the ones, so that they're sending in healing to all perpetrators right now in all dimensions and all timelines to heal it within them and to heal the hearts of all of the victims as well. So this is absolute divinity right now. They go across from the beginning of time to the now moment. So we'll just do that from the very beginning of time on earth. Healing all hearts, all perpetrators' hearts, healing all victims' hearts.
Yeah, remember everyone, blow that dragon breath to all the flooding areas, all the clouds, all the weather. While we're connecting to the ascended masters. I recognize a few of them. Well, light grid's buzzing at the moment. You might get buzzing in the head with all this. Can see all the codes going into the light grid there. It's amazing.
There's so much energy going through me right now. This is ridiculous. And us, they're literally sending us so much energy to transmute all this. It's just enormous. Thanking all these Synod Masters.
I've got like
Us.
I've got like 5 pictures in my head of different places on the earth. I'm seeing Florida. I'm seeing I'm seeing the Ascended Masters, and I'm seeing everywhere. It's amazing. Wow. I think we've done 3 events in one here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, such a root chakra healing. Oh, that's so good for everybody. My goodness. That was absolutely. And heart healing, of course, but
What I can see now, Dave, I see gold source energy going over the planet, and the energy in it is to transmute. If anyone's got something inside them that they don't want, something that's not good for the higher good, it's going to transmute it. The whole planet's got source energy. Oh, it's too powerful, isn't it?
I'm almost finished with the Akashic stuff here. Now I'm just going to ask the angels to flood golden light into all these timelines we just worked on.
Yeah.
They really make you work up to something like this.
Yeah.
There's no way we would have been able to do this a couple of years ago.
I was going to say, I know you wouldn't be able to do
It's true.
it.
I needed the experience. Literally just going through all the hearts of like the worst tyrants of eternity, healing them along with every. It's basically like imagine like every soldier that's fallen on the battlefield, every woman who's gotten assaulted emotionally, physically, or sexually, every child that's been taken, all of these things becoming that and healing the hearts that did that to them. Like it's literally the most ridiculous healing that's happening right now. Um, in eternity. But of course, without the ascended masters coming in, would have had no idea they do this. Literally, you become them. You become them, and then you heal the hearts of all the perpetrators. We're so close to being finished, but it's just been. Ah, I'm almost at the present moment in time. Okay, that is just amazing. Wow. Woo. Um,
You okay, David?
Yeah, now they're getting me to go through negative emotion consciousness and healing it
Mm.
within in the beginning of inception. Thought I was almost done. It's better. I was already connected from the beginning to the end, so I just had to like bring it through to heal it. So that was much easier. Okay.
Yeah, the weather spirits are waking up a bit. It's as though they were tripping. Whatever's been done to them is wrong. Definitely wrong. Uh,
All right, I think I got through it. Okay, I got through it. All right. How are you feeling?
wobbly, wobbly a bit.
All right, let's just take a minute to ground and breathe in.
Wait 1 second. I've got a way of grounding. A new way. Connect with your dragon's beings and blow dragon's breath, and your energy will ground into the Florida key. You know, where all the hurricanes are. So actually ground by throwing, and then you can ground again. Yeah, you get that?
Not really. You're grounding in all these different places, is what you're saying?
No, you're blowing the energy you've got to ground you
Yeah.
into where it's needed.
Ah, I see.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
ground?
okay,
Okay.
yeah. So just blow the dragon's breath. Get the dragons into you. Just blow the dragon's breath. Get rid of all the flooding. Get rid of all that flooding. All the hurricanes. Blow them away. Blow all the weather away. All the rain. Where it's flooding in America.
So now what we are going to disconnect from the awakened hearts, and we're just going to disconnect our energy from them. Um, call ourselves back from all timelines, dimensions, realities, cleansed, cleared, and healed with all the new freedom, energy, divinity within us, and thank the Ascended Masters, the Earth Alliance, the Archangels, Mother, Father, God, and everybody who participated or who's going to watch the
Mm.
replay.
Yeah, Sophia, the Emerald Order.
Hmm.
Can't think of anyone else. And you, who's watching this. Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh, I feel shattered.
Yeah, that was different.
Yeah.
That was very different than anything I've done before. Not
Mm.
like extremely, but way more energetically. Like that was
Mm.
handling a lot of energy. Been given a lot of energy. There was so much
Yeah.
energy coming through us from the Masters and the Galactics. It was absolutely astonishing.
My arms feel like I've been like that for 10 hours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, you can always say me and Phil have been kind of in tune with what the planet's been needing, and today
Mm.
was really like almost like the icing on the cake of all of our missions. It was like this pinnacle of like freedom for humanity. It was so good.
Mm. Definitely.
Before we used to like always be aware of like when the Earth grids were under attack, and we're always doing these missions and clearing and stopping archons and entities from like taking over like important grid points in the etherics and transmitting them to the light and all this stuff. And it was, oh my God, how many times I'd call Phil up like at 1 in the morning, or like, oh, we gotta go now, we gotta go in now. And and we would. But today it was different. It was the awareness of the newly awakened, and
Mm.
because they were in trouble, and so we were,
Yeah.
re- but we did a whole bunch of a million different things at the same time.
Mm.
On top of it was wild.
The whole lot is the same. Leads to the same lifting the Earth's energy in at the end of the day,
Mhm.
lifting the vibration.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I think we got a few spiritual dollars for that one.
I'm rich in the spirit world.
Oh God, I tell you, there's like a palace waiting for me in the etherics, filled with diamonds and rubies from the Emerald Order.
Yeah, definitely. I'll probably end up running it after this. I'm joking.
Yeah.
You never know. Yeah. One of my aspects, I think, wrote a lot of the emerald tablets. So, yeah.
I don't mind. I'll
I
celebrate
got
with you.
so much buzzing in my head. Oof.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
spectacular. That really was. That
Mm,
was that was really amazing.
definitely was. Yeah. And now, shall we, with intention, get me to win the lottery? I'm joking.
That's
Oh,
fine.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, if you do win the lottery, get yourself an accountant and a good tax consultant.
Mm. Just go off grid. Go off grid, innit? Mm.
What
Oh,
would you
well.
do? What would you do with what's your lottery at? Like 30 million pounds or something, or what is it?
Tonight's 30 grand, 10 grand a month for 30 years.
Oh yeah,
Tomorrow, I think it's 100 odd million. So that'd be nice.
100 million?
Yeah. Cause a revolution, that could.
What would you do with that kind of money?
No, I'm not saying because I'd give you some, David.
Enough to get by?
Yeah, spiritually, I'd have to go more spiritual. Wouldn't I? So,
Yeah, I would figure out ways to help a lot of people too.
mm,
Same here.
yeah,
That's the point, right? Like you can't bring money
mm.
with you. You might as well figure out a way to help as many people as possible.
Help the planet. Yeah,
Mm,
I
exactly.
was given whatever I'm given. Someone else has done it anyway, but A good way of if you've ever got regrets is this is separate. It's I put this on. I'm sure I've mentioned this before. Meet your mirror self. T- Discuss your mirror self about your regret, and get a formulation that you never do that regret, and then forgive yourself and forgive your mirror self and that sort of thing. That's what I've been told. But I have got regrets. But the regrets are lessons, aren't they? At the end of the day. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Mm.
definitely can weigh you
What it,
down for
what
sure.
it does is it's basically giving you a no, you double your mirror image. You're giving someone to help you. That's what it is. Mm. And it's like an agreement. You're agreeing to yourself on the structure of not doing it again.
Well, the mirror is the reflection of your consciousness too. So like it's the
Mm.
reflection of your consciousness of regret that you're healing. And so then
Yeah.
it ends up healing out of you.
Yeah. It's not bad.
I do that. I work with reflections all the time. So it's
Mm.
it's really there. It exists within people. It's quite fascinating.
Yeah. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Me. Why did I meet Phil?
Why did I what meet Phil? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's funny.
It's so funny how we met and instantly we were just right into all these missions and this never stopped.
Mm. No, no,
It's
definitely
pretty
not.
cool. Pretty
And
cool.
many occasions, the next day, the resonance on Earth changes, doesn't it? We've had
Yeah,
that
usually.
quite frequently.
After
Yeah.
today's, it will like within 24, 28 hours, the Schumann will likely be like through the roof, likely.
Or a blackout
Yeah,
if they don't
this
want to
was
give it.
this was
Mm.
not just like a little bit of light work. This was just a mass consciousness mission
Mm.
of healing.
Definitely.
So good. Well, one of our finest, I gotta say.
Mm. Can I put Orion out?
Might
Uh, the War of Orion. No one knows. Yeah. Ah, are we grounded? I'd drink water if I was watching anyone watching this. A bit of advice: if you have water, get a purifier or drink. Don't drink tap water. I've got a purifier now. I don't trust the water, to be honest. Yeah.
working with this one. I think it's got like a pH level of 8 or 10 or something. That's pretty high. It's and I just buy it at this health food store. It's not
Mm,
even expensive. I think it cost me 7 or 8 Canadian dollars for like one of those huge gallon tanks.
mm,
It's like what, 25 liters or something like that. Super cheap.
mm. That's good, that.
Mhm. But then I find if you infuse it with light and sunlight and it just
Mm.
it's has higher even higher vibrations and healing and stuff.
Do you put minerals to it, like Celtic salt or that?
I don't.
No.
Probably would help though.
Mm,
But no matter what I do to it, there's nothing that like the Mount Shasta water. I can't get it. I even will put the Shasta water codes into it. And it tastes really
mm.
good, but it's just not the same. Tell you, if you ever get a chance, drink Mount Shasta water from the Sacramento Falls. Well, when you drink it, you actually feel the vibrations in you shifting. It's the weirdest thing ever. It's cool. This is so good. When
I'm
I was out
surprised.
there,
I'm
they ha
surprised you didn't bottle it.
I they have been people that have tried that, and then the community got super upset with it, I guess, because
Mm,
they're just depleting the water sources and the whole community drinks from that source, and that's it. They literally are always filling up their 2 liters and 4 liters of water every day. That's all they drink out there.
mm.
and then the water from Sacramento then goes through Sacramento, and it goes into like a million different people's water, tap water, like through
Mm.
like a large area. But the headwaters in Mount Shasta is the first point. And so this water melts off the glaciers of Mount Shasta, and it takes like 50 years for it to melt and come down to come into the headwaters, which is in the city of Mount Shasta. So literally when you go there, you could put your glass into the very source before it goes through the ravine and all these millions of miles through Sacramento and stuff. Like you can literally put it at the origins, the most purest right off the mountain, drink it. It's just
Wow.
amazing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh,
Hopefully the Talos beans don't pee in it.
I had
I don't think
that's did I tell you? I had
it could
some
be like
well.
a running Talos joke, you know, like they
Yeah.
just this is where we pee into.
I had some well water from an ancient well in Wales, and I think I had rat pee in it because I got a rash.
Yeah, no, you got really sick that day, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I had to like hide it by having having a hoodie on because you can't see it. You couldn't see all the rash. So, I cleared it though, but it's definitely blood poisoning in there. Probably rat infection or something. Oh well, a good detox. Get that immune system working. That's what it is. Yeah. All right.
Probably the last time you drink out of that well. It's
It
like it's
wasn't. It wasn't running. I always, if you ever have water from the well or anything, make sure it's flowing. If you don't
yeah,
get it flowing, it's you're risking it. Yeah.
yeah. I was just sitting there and building up bacteria and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
Yes, that is good advice.
Mm.
So, what are you up to these days? Anything new and exciting?
Done quite a few event. I was doing one with Admiral last night, the Wizard, talking about spirituality. I did an healing event a few weeks ago, so it's like different. Like we do, I like do all these Earth events, Earth healing events. Admiral, it's talking about spirituality, and then with Deb, it's healing and scanning. It's quite interesting. Hmm.
Yeah.
Different angles. And I had one last Thursday at the sound healing. I went to the underworld for blessing because I've had too many events and you can pick things up. So I had a blessing as on my way back around the like sound healing. They're all in a circle, having sound. There was all the tribal people beings, ancient tribal, all clapping around, thousands of them. And
All right.
it looked like everyone in the sound healing was like a fire. It was like they were around a fire. That was quite mad. That was insane, actually. But they were all tribal people dancing around the sound healing place that we were. So that was quite,
Huh.
yeah,
So they're doing their own
diff.
ceremony.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, they
interesting.
were around, but they were using. We were like the fire, and I think
Hmm.
that's true. I think humans at the moment are like the fire with the energy going around.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're like the fire of the universe at the moment.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Mm,
Yeah.
so it was good. And then I do Reiki healing, which I'm a bit of, I don't just do Reiki healing, I do all sorts of healing around. I did 17 in half an hour.
Are you doing like
Okay.
private sessions for people and stuff? Have they reached out to you or no?
No, no, this is like in the sound healing because I'm qualified. While
Okay.
the sound healing, because we do, the beginning we do breath work, so we were doing the breath work, and then I went off for a cleanse and ended up seeing all the beings around, all the tribal beings, and then when the sound healing was going, I go around and do healing on everyone,
But
and
if
it was about
someone like reached
70.
out to you and they're like, "Hey, Phil, do you offer one-on-one
Yeah, I do
sessions?"
that. Yeah, I can do
Uh,
that. It's not a problem. Yeah. And
huh.
I try to give Emerald Order ascension codes for people. Because the more people wake up, the more we win, I suppose.
That's
Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
That's why we're here.
So, mm, that was
Based on
interesting. Yeah, yeah. Yesterday afternoon, I was getting rid of someone's getting targeted. Like you said, people getting targeted, and this was an high vibrational being. So I messed them up. I messed the other side up a bit. I didn't save many, if you know what I mean.
well,
Yeah,
a lot of it's got to come to the light now. So
yeah, exactly.
you
I
do as
did.
you're
I
guided. You do as you're guided, and
yeah.
sometimes you don't have a choice, and you just got to bring th a lot of things to the light and quick.
Hmm.
You don't mess around. You know, if there's a big attack
Hmm.
going on and stuff.
Some of the people who get attacked have got cords in the brain that try. They put a cord in the brain to control them. So especially if you're high vibration when you came here, they've coded you to control you. So I've been taking that out of people. Yeah. So
Yeah, no, it's like that's why it's important to connect to the free consciousness neural network
mm,
because the collective network is infiltrated and they have so basically what happens is a negative thought explodes and it attracts all these other negative thoughts that aren't even yours and explodes and it becomes like a feeding cesspool. And that's what attracts these entities, and it also will make people more upset, more up, even and have darker thoughts and everything like that. They're not even theirs. And you just had one innocent dark thought, and then I mean, if dark thought is innocent, then maybe you got upset at your kid or something like that, or maybe you got upset at your boss or whatever, and you thought maybe something about you hate them or whatever, and the next thing you know, like really dark thoughts come in, and so the whole planet's neural network is hijacked by these density beings and the dark ETs, and that's how they operate and they come into your energy that way. So when you start connecting your brain and your neural network to free consciousness constructs that is outside of entities, it's a neural interface overlay that is a freedom in the mind. And so even if you had maybe a negative thought, it won't explode into a million and it won't attract entities and stuff like that.
mm.
It's a higher
Yeah,
neural interface.
the last 4 years with everything that's gone on, people's personalities are changing. That means they've been affected by that. And the ones that
Yeah.
change personalities.
Well, this has not been like a short sprint. This has been like a marathon, and we're going through an ascension and we're going through life at the same time. And so um but power in numbers this time and global communications and us being able to get larger reaches and activate more and stuff. So this is our advantage. So that's why this was the perfect timeline to come in before technology gets too far advanced and before it's too late. But at the
Mm,
time of when we can connect and reach each other at a global scale, see each other, do these like events and everything um, that connect the world where everybody can share the knowledge so quickly. Like imagine the time of Christ, you got a pilgrimage across a desert to talk to some soul tribes and work on some things and then like ride a donkey or a camel another 50,000 miles over the course of a few weeks. It's nuts. How could you possibly have an ascension? And he
mm,
did on a small level, right? So we're doing it on a mass level right now, but we have the tools to do that. But we're also under the gun because we got to do it before technology takes off too far and people
uh,
don't find the consciousness
yeah,
within themselves.
and we're using their technology to do it
Yeah,
like this. Yeah,
yeah,
which
exactly.
is good. Yeah.
No, but the truth is the powers that be, they they lost control of the planet. They lost control of consciousness. There was just too many, even though they have these forces, there's just too many entities, too many, all this stuff that was created from all this density and everything that they just totally lost control.
Yeah.
And so the only way that they could continue on is doing blood magic and honoring the dark entities because they're screwed.
Mhm.
They're screwed. They had no way
I,
forward. And so they literally needed us to come here to fix this for them. And that's why I know everybody's safe. Everybody here, you don't have to worry. It's never going to be a witch hunt because the only way to clean up this whole mess is us. It was just a giant, colossal mess.
Ironically, the tech that they've introduced to control us is how they're going to get defeated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's ironic. I have noticed every time they try and do something very bad, it wakens more people up.
oh yeah, no.
It does.
Everything that they do in darkness, there's 100 times light comes to.
Yeah,
We figure it
uh,
out. And,
uh,
yeah.
and more people wake up.
Hmm. So, and in a way, they're part of the solution as much as they're part of the problem, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Um, yeah.
Yeah, shooting themselves in the foot. That's good.
You know what? It's why it's why the planet's shifting. That's why this is all happening.
Mm,
Everybody's playing a part. Some don't even realize they're playing a part, and they're playing a part,
mm,
light or dark.
true.
There's a whole level of unconscious awareness out there. Yeah.
Oh, I've started having nicotine patches as well.
Clearing out the
Mm,
AI.
yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I probably haven't got any. When you're bringing in so much energy, you're probably burning it. But recommending that to people, I've got to try it myself, haven't I? And what you do, yeah, I'm having a quarter. So I'm having a quarter of one of them, and then I put it on my chest. So, but I don't think I've got any AI because I do a lot of detoxes and everything. But I can't preach it without doing it. So that's my book. Mm. And moringa. Moringa's great. You should try it. Yeah, gives you more breath and everything. I showed you what moringa is. This is what I have. Yeah, one of them.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's got no binders, no chemicals, no fillers. So it's pure. And that does so much. Yeah. So them two alone health benefits are unbelievable. Yeah. I think you need some, David. All this work you're doing.
Maybe. I'll look it up. I haven't heard of it before.
Moringa, it's great.
Mhm.
Uh, uh, it's got more. I'll give you a second. When we close, by the way, I'll do a sound bowl to close it. I like doing that. Yeah, I might find it, I might not. If I don't find it, then it's not meant to be. Oh, Sophie's back from Egypt, by the way.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Keeps on calling me. She's got toothache. Should we send some energy to Sophie?
Sure.
Yeah. In Egypt, at the pyramid, can you send us some healing for me toothache? I don't know what it is. Oh, I'm also what is it? I've just bought something I've just found. I'll tell you about it. Oh, that was moringa. Not weird. Just one second. Sorry about this. And it's went to the dentist, and yeah, for teeth. I'm having it's Xylitol, Xytritol, and it's pure, so it's not fluoride or anything, and that's supposed to allegedly grows your cavities. So when you got a cavity, it's supposed to grow them. So I bought some of that. So that's not bad,
Like
is it?
grow your teeth, you mean, not your cavity. Not the
Yeah,
it won't make the hole bigger, right?
yeah, it fixes you. It's supposed to fix your
Yeah.
cavity.
Hmm.
Whether that does that or not, I just don't know. Yeah, moringa, by the way. This is what moringa does. It increases your mental clarity. Can't you tell? Right. It normalizes your blood sugar, so
That's
it's
good.
good for. So it's good for what, what's that word? When people when people
Low
have too
blood
much
sugar.
sugar. Yeah, when they have too much sugar. I can't remember the word. So appetite suppressant, so it stops you eating. Improves your wound healing. It's anti-ulcer, antioxidant, anti-inflammable. Stimulates hair growth. I don't need that. I don't think. Anti-tumor, anti-fungi. Eliminates constipation. It does. It does that definitely. It's got 92 nutrients, 46 antioxidants, 36 anti-inflammables, 80 amino acids, 19 essential amino acids. So it's a wonder. It's a wonder drug, but they don't advertise that, do they? So yeah,
Cool. I'll check it out. Probably get some.
mm,
Mhm.
definitely, definitely.
All right. Well, let's conclude with a sound healing. But before, I'm just going to do a selfless plug. Your Higher Power is a book I got out, co-authored with Francesca Rose, has so many amazing how to access your divine gifts. You can get it on Amazon today.
Is that your book that you've put?
Yeah,
Yeah, amazing.
Your Higher Power. Yeah.
Famous, physically famous now.
Yeah. Well, it's like it was cool, man. Literally I was writing the part of the chapters and you ever see the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones, and they open the Ark and all the spirits go flying out and going through everybody. Well, it was like that, but angels flying through me and around me, and this whole field of heaven, like I could see it, and they're just shooting all in my basement at the time when before I moved, and I'm like, I'm typing and I'm seeing them flying around and I'm still typing and then eventually I just had to I'm like okay this is like a moment here like I'm like what is going on here and they're just like we're just really excited that you're getting this knowledge out you know and I was like okay and they were literally there like for this whole hour I'm typing and flying around and this white light was all around me and they're like flying through like with my two eyes I could see them it was the craziest ever I tell you. So that kind of frequency is in the book. Your Higher Power. Check it out on Amazon.
So you've actually, uh, Vince, you've actually put that frequency in the book as well. So when
Yeah.
you're reading it, the words will come out with the frequency. That's good.
Hmm.
There's the bowl, by the way.
I love that bowl. It's cool.
Yeah. So we're just grounding now. That means it's ended. Do you know what's
Um,
amazing with like I've got crystal bowls at home and they do one tune. That does so many different tunes in one bowl. It's
mhm.
an amazing piece of art. Amazing what
Yeah,
they've done with that.
it's
And they've
great.
probably just bashed metal together.
Hmm.
Yeah, it
You
looks
know, you can
beautiful.
go into Mount Shasta and they have this crystal bowl shop. And I'm not even joking you. Like, first of all, they're crazy expensive. Like the lowest one might be $500 to, but they literally have ones that are like 30,000, $50,000 crystal bowls, and I'm just thinking to myself, and so they're like we tune them and they're on our grid points, the specific energy, and sure, you know what? Beautiful. And they do.
It's
But
my birthday.
you gotta
Is
wonder though, right? Like, do they
yeah,
just buy these bowls for like $200-300 and just but this one is worth 17,000.
Dave. It's my birthday next month, by the way.
Ah, yeah. I tell you what, I'll find a bowl somewhere and I will attune it for you. and it will be worth 50,000. And can you imagine getting that for free?
Yeah, I can't see it. I think bowls up there, uh, tourist bowls, aren't they? Really? Yeah. If you think about it, they might be good and everything, but are they worth
Oh,
that?
I couldn't. I just don't think I could spend that. Just knowing what I know, it's like, come on. It's like, are you
Mm.
serious?
My crystal ball cost me £150 in '93, and I was nearly crying paying it. I didn't want to pay
Yeah.
it, but it was telling me to buy it. You know,
Oh no,
and
I've spent thousands on crystals, like, but like it's
well,
like,
imagine a crystal ball 30 years ago. How much was that
yeah,
150 worth now?
probably, you know, two, three
2 grand.
thousand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
easily. Yeah.
yeah,
So I was crying then. So I won't buy one now. Too dear.
yeah.
But it was one of them. What's weird about this? I was not near. I didn't know there was crystal shops around. I didn't know anything. I was in Liverpool docks, and it was drawing me in. It was pulling me in. I had to go in. I couldn't actually. It was like a trance. I was in a trance. I told my wife from the kids, "I've got to go here. I've just got to go." And I just went up the stairs, turn there, and I went straight in. And I went straight to the bowl. And I think, you swine, you've been drawing me to buy it. And it's the
Yeah,
dearest one in the shop.
yeah.
Yeah, couldn't you have been
You
cheaper?
still have it to this day?
Yeah, it's at home at the moment. I had
Nice.
it here last night, but yeah, it's at home. I sometimes go to bed with it, but that's between me and you.
And everybody watching apparently. So
Yeah. I sometimes when I do healing, I have it on my heart chakra and I sleep with it on the heart chakra and it goes really, really up.
that's
It
cool.
draws out anything that I might have picked up. I am grounded myself with. So,
Good.
and also it protects me. It's programmed to protect that room. So
Hmm. Hmm.
yeah, it's good. Mm.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So how are you then? Excited with that book?
You know, the book, I'm reworking my courses so that they're just I'm changing them from channelings to using the knowledge and applying all my knowledge on top of it. So it's going to have more of my magic kind of
Mm.
ways in it, like a lot of stuff that I do in my one-to-one sessions and how I connect and
Is
stuff.
it a physical book?
The book is physical. Yeah.
Mm.
Hmm. Yeah, and
Wow.
there's just really amazing illustrations in it and stuff too that
Mm.
help connect knowledge and stuff, and it's pretty special.
Mm.
Very special.
Did you have a lot made?
Well, I think so far there's been around maybe 50 to 100 people who've bought the book, you know. So that's pretty cool,
Mm.
good start anyways. And I trust the divine and I trust people like they're gonna read it and they're gonna tell their friends about it and stuff like that. And um oh, you know what?
Mm.
I'm about to lose my video here in a second, so I guess we can conclude it. Just thank everybody for tuning in and watching here.
Yeah, it's been
Okay.
good.
That was amazing. Great work, Phil.
Yeah.
Amazing, amazing work.
Thanks, David.
Love you,
And good
brother.
luck with the book and
Thanks.
the book, the more books that you do in the future.
Yeah,
All right, David, the writer.
I know. Who would have guessed? All right, thanks.
Thank you. Thanks,
Okay,
everyone. Have a
thanks.
good